Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone. I also want to say shalom to the elect out there. Shalom to the 144,000, and also shalom to the others that's putting in this work, the mixed multitude. When you come into this truth, you will have just enough to get by. You ain't gonna come into this truth and be rich and all that. Nah, that's not gonna be a part of this truth. Because if you come in this truth to get rich, that's meaning you gonna put money over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And that's not what we supposed to do. You gotta remember, we are facing our punishment. We are here to serve our punishment. That's it. That's it. And if we can serve our punishment and endure to the end, we're gonna be straight. But if you choose to be rich, then you picking money over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And he won't save you. So you will have to just you will have just enough to get by in this truth. Like your daily bread, you got something to eat for the day. You made some type of money for the day, you know what I'm saying, to pay whatever bills and stuff you had to pay. But you ain't gonna be rich. So really, when you come into this truth, you have to humble yourself. And if you don't humble yourself, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is gonna humble you. And that's gonna probably be more painful than you doing it by yourself. So you would rather do it by yourself before he gotta do it. Because he's gonna send you different things that's gonna be happening to you to let you know, hey man, come on man, cut that shit out. And if you don't listen, then he gonna really humble you to the ground. Then you ain't gonna have no choice but to go to him. So we don't want to go off our own understanding either, because we have an understanding that we should be rich, we should be doing this, we should be at the top of this and that, and our own understanding leads to destruction. We got to go off what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah say. That's the safest way. You don't want to go off what the world think either, because the world feel like you should be breaking your neck to be rich, to go spend it all with them again. So you can have to keep coming back doing the same shit. Slavery. Slavery. That shit still ain't gonna bring you happiness. You wanna have just enough to get by, but be putting your time and your efforts into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. That's gonna bring you happiness. Learning this truth has brought me more happiness than I've ever had in my life. Because you gotta think, if you're spiritually malnutrition, you're dead. You're a zombie. You can have all the money in the world. If that spirit ain't correct, you're a zombie. So this truth has brought me so much happiness. And I'm thankful. Do I know if I'm a part of the chosen? No, but I'm still thankful that he woke me up to this truth so I can understand what's going on. Because I had a lot of questions in my life. And now they being answered. So I trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. I don't trust in no man. I don't trust in no government. I don't trust in no religious system. I don't trust in no military, none of that type of stuff. I trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You know, you might come into this truth and you was used to get money every day and all that, but when you come into this truth, it tells you, when you come into this truth, prepare thy soul for temptations. everything gonna get real rough. I gotta test you. I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna test you and take all your money and stuff. If you look at the story of Job, he took everything from him to see what type of person he was gonna be. And he stayed the same person. And guess what? He got rewarded double of everything. Everything he lost, including his family, he got rewarded double. He got rewarded double. That same stuff is gonna happen to us. The same things that happened to the prophets in the Bible is going to be the same things that happen to us. It's a part of our testing. It's a part of us growing. It's a part of us becoming better in faith. So we got to get our minds ready for that. So when you come into this truth, you're going to have just enough to get by. You ain't going to be rich, but you ain't going to be poor eating out the trash cans. You know what I'm saying? So Hebrews 13:5, keep your life free from the love of money and be content with what you have. Be content. Because Yahweh has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. So I ain't going to leave you out there without nothing, but you ain't going to have everything you want. If this is part of your punishment, why would you have everything and you on punishment? That's not punishment. We know that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. So why would we be looking to be up and be on top in somebody else's kingdom? We are the peasants in his kingdom. But pretty soon, we gonna be the kings and they gonna be the slaves. I can't wait for them days. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for them days, man. So you just want to just be getting enough just to get by. You got to think it's a lot of rich people out here that's dying, that ain't living, they ain't happy. But a person that's just getting enough just to get by and he's getting his spiritual knowledge, that's priceless. That's priceless, man. You can't buy your way into this truth. The Lord gives it through the Spirit. He gives that knowledge through the Spirit. You know, they've been lying to us all this time, bro. We got to get away from that shit. We got to come out of them lies that they was teaching us. That Jesus is his name. No, his name is Yahweh. God. That's the Father's name. No, it's not. It's Yahweh. Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Don't put me eating off the trash can, nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Convenient. That's humble. 9. For if I grow rich, I may deny you and say, who is the Lord Yahweh? And if I am too poor, I may steal and thus insult Yahweh's holy name. So if I'm too poor, I might steal. And if I'm too rich, I'm going to be like, nigga, I got everything. I don't need him. I got this by myself. I don't need that. You're going to be too cocky. And he going to end up taking everything away from your ass to where you got to come back to him. So you might as well just stick with him and not do all that extra ass shit, man. Our people so hard-headed, though. Our people are very hard-headed. So, you'll get a precept to that Proverbs 30:8. We go to Timothy, 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root to all sorts of injurious things. And by reaching out for the love, some may lead astray from the faith and have stabbed themselves all over with many pains. And this talked about having too much money And it says, if I grow rich, I may deny you and say, who is the Lord? And then if you go over here, it says, some have been led astray from the faith. So for the love of money is a root to all sorts of injurious things. And by reaching out for this love, some have been led astray. So money gonna lead you away from this truth. It's gonna lead you away from this truth. And that's gonna bring you a lot of pain. Oh, he gonna judge you. Oh yeah, he gonna judge you. And if I am too poor, I might steal. And you know, thou shalt not steal. So that's gonna make me insult the Father's name, his holy name, by stealing. And if you insult me, I'm gonna punish you. So just give me enough to where I'm cool. I don't gotta disrespect you, and I don't gotta steal, and I don't gotta think that I'm better than you with having too much money. Because all our people that's rich, they feel like, I'm rich, bro. I don't need nothing else. I'm cool. I don't need that. But you do. You do. And pretty soon, all our people are going to see why we need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We definitely need him. I can look out right now. Chemtrails are in the skies. Your money can't stop that. You got to breathe in the air. All the animals is fake and dead. Like, bro, we need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The water bad. Your money can't save you like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Just like it tells us, wisdom and money can get you almost anything, but only wisdom can save your life. Not money. Money can save you from a few things, but not as much as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I'd rather pick Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I'd rather pick Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, G, any day. So Luke 6:24. But woe unto you that are rich. Woe. If you look up woe, that means destruction. So woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. You received it. So this is what you're going to get. But after this is destroyed, you ain't getting nothing else. So consolation is your comfort. Strong's G3874 is comfort. One of the words is comfort. So you rich now, but when this earth is destroyed and pass away, then what you gonna have? You ain't store up no treasures in heaven, G. So you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be sad. And you didn't put all your time into making that money, so you ain't put no time into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So you're gonna be in the lake of fire when them missiles hit and when them chariot lasers beaming down here destroying stuff. Or you might get caught up in the famine, whatever. Whatever the Lord decides for you, that's what's gonna happen. Because you didn't put no faith and no trust and no belief in him. That's why you would rather just be in the middle. I ain't too rich, I ain't poor. If I could still put all my faith into the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and still receive the things that he wants for me. Because everything, whether good or bad, comes from the heavens. But he give you a choice, what side you gonna choose? That side or this side? It's on you. But once you know what side and you don't pick it, that's a sin. So, woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation, right? And you'll get a precept to that, which is in James. Ooh, James, James 5. James 5 and 1, and we'll read to 3. 3, yeah, okay. So come now, you rich men, weep and wail over the miseries that are coming upon you. 2, James 5 and 2. Your riches have rotted, and your clothing have become moth-eaten. Your gold and silver has rusted away, and their rust will be a witness against you and will consume your flesh. What you have stored up will be like a fire in the last days. It says, woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Consolation. Comfort. Right? And then we go over here, all your stuff gonna be destroyed. You kindling that fire. Taking chances, man. Taking chances. 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some greatly desire it after, they have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So you see the people that's picking money, they storing up a lot of pain for themselves. They storing up a lot of pain for themselves. We talked about the pain that it says, weep and wail over the miseries that are coming to you in James 5, right? That's 5 and 1. And then we can come right here to 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some greatly desire, they have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Sorrows is pain. You pick money, that's going to bring you a lot of pain. You're going to be rich right now, but you're going to see that shit going to bring you so much pain. You would have wished that you didn't pick money. You would have picked Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Oh yeah, shit about to hit the fan. They already trying to change it to digital, so you can have money stacked to the ceiling in your whole house. They turn it digital, you can't do nothing with that money. That shit gonna be paper for your fire. Throw that in the fire, keep the fire lit. Taking chances, man. All this shit is a scam. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So we know whatever the wicked is doing, this shit is a scam. So if you fall into the traps of the wicked, you're doomed. You're doomed. You'd rather just get enough just to make it, just to get by. That way you ain't kissing ass bowing down to no damn idols and to no people that's fake gods. Selling your soul. Most of our people have sold their souls, and they don't mean shit. Matthew 19 and 24. And again, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. A camel to go through the eye of a needle? That's the rope. A camel can't fit through the eye of a needle or the rope. That means a rich man ain't getting in. A rich man is not getting in. And our people labor to be rich, which that shit ain't gonna pay off for us. Before this truth, I thought, yeah, let's get it. Let's get this money. Let's do this. Let's do that. Coming into this truth, oh, you thought you was about to get it, boy, you ain't getting shit. Boy, you about to get these tests. And it's like, damn. Okay, man, I'm gonna just stay over here. I don't want that money then. And then you start to learn who control the money, the top elites, the 1%. You like, nah, because if I do that, I gotta be a bend over one of these. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, them Hollywood parties, you gotta do that type of stuff. If you want the money, you gotta do that type of stuff. And I ain't trying to do no shit like that. I'm cool on that. I'd rather be poor, so I'd rather just stick with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah and get just enough to get by. And the things that are convenient. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Because if you go to, because they say it is easier for the camel to fit through the eye of a needle than a rich man to make it into heaven. And it also talks about that in Luke. Matter of fact, Luke. Okay, Luke 18 and I started 24, but the point is in 25. Yahushua looked at him and said, how difficult it will be for those having money to make their way into the kingdom of Yahweh. 25. It is easier, in fact, for a camel to get through the eye of a sewing needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. Boy, that's impossible. That's what he's telling you. That's impossible. Like, man. Don't labor to be rich, man. Proverbs 23 and 4. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom. Yeah, we think, oh yeah, this is how I was raised. I need to have this and do that and do this and do that. Don't go off your own understanding. Go off your understanding of the Father. Matter of fact, what's that? Proverbs. Proverbs 3. Proverbs 3 and 5. Yeah, I think. Or is it 3 and 3? It's 3 and 5. Okay, it's 5. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in Yahweh with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. 6. In all your ways, take notice of him, and he will make your path straight. And whatever you do, you give praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. He'll make straight your path. That's what we're supposed to do. Don't trust in your own understanding. Go off what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah say. Go off what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah show you. Not off your own understanding. And we know that we can't serve two masters. You got to pick one. Just like you can't be on the left-hand side and you can't be on the right-hand side. Ain't no middle. Ain't no straddling the fence. You got to pick a side. So with us knowing that, it would be better for us to choose Yahweh versus choosing money. Matter of fact, Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and he will love the other, or he will be devoted to one and will despise the other. You are not able to serve Yahweh and mammon, which another word for mammon is money. So it would be better for us to choose Yahweh, not money. You want to have just enough to get by, man. And it's true, because that's all he going to give you. Some days you might have a little bit more money. Some days you might not have no money. Have I been through that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have it been like, okay, we getting towards the last days, and the last days of the month. All right, boom. Next thing you know, I got you. It might not come when you want it to, but I'm going to make sure you straight. So it got to be on me to work on my patience to know that he going to make sure I'm straight. So that's what you learn. You learn to strengthen your faith and your trust and your belief in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah versus trusting in money, because when you can't use money no more, then what you going to do? Man, y'all see it going digital, man. So we don't have no excuses. And if somebody's telling you this, is not too late. Put that worldly stuff down and pick up the spiritual stuff. Pick up the stuff that's in heaven. Start paying attention to that type of stuff. You will have just enough to get by in this truth. So be humble. Don't go off your own understanding. Don't go off what the world think. Trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And be thankful for what you do have, because he can take everything. So with that, I want to say Barak Atah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone. Shalom.